Well, it was another day for court for Governor Jim Justice. Today, it was the case concerning his legal residency.
The case brought on by Delegate Isaac Spinagle has been going on for the past year and challenges whether the governor should live at the seat of the government, Charleston, like the state constitution requires.
On day A, you're going to have your suitcase from Greenbrier County, and you're going to move here.
Delegate Isaac Spinagle doesn't care where Governor Jim Justice lives, as long as it's in Charleston. On Wednesday, a hearing was held on whether the governor should be compelled to live at the seat of the government, as the state constitution requires.
I know he's the most powerful man in state government, being the governor and the wealthiest individual, private citizen in the state. But that Constitution applies to him just as any average citizen out there on the street.
A big question posed in court today was what it means to reside somewhere.
The definition that Mr. Spinagle gave for domicile says that he has to be bodily present, and he is frequently. We've demonstrated, and just last week, who was here during the education bill, he is frequently here in the mansion conducting business.
Spinagle, who is acting as a private citizen in these proceedings, is taking the stance that the governor living in Lewisburg is impacting the way he does his job.
Look at the education problems we have. Look at our roads falling apart. Look at the scandals coming out of Commerce. Look at all the various lawsuits that he's interested in and other various things. He's under criminal investigation by the Department of Justice. All this is weighing on the state and taking up his time where he's not putting the needs of the state forward.
While Justice's attorneys think this section of the state constitution is dated.
We have telephones, we have emails, we have fax machines, we have cars, and so the business of the governor can be conducted in many of a myriad of ways.
The judge made no decision to either dismiss the case completely or allow for discovery on Wednesday. We'll continue to keep you updated.